This is from the carpet video. So the reason anything smells are little molecules of things which waft up in the air, go up your nose and lodge in the smell receptors you have at the back of your nose. And in order to do that, they have to travel. Now, if something is very dry, they have to be carried. Water evaporates, and as it evaporates and it goes into the air, it takes these little, usually bacteria particles with it. And the other thing is that when things are wet, bacteria multiply. Things that are dry, they might have dormant bacteria in them, but bacteria need moisture. So damp things are a breeding ground for bacteria. And obviously, if you've got a wet carpet, it's not sterile. It doesn't matter what you do to it, it's not sterile. And those particles will come up and evaporate and hit the back of your nose. Now, the soap that you use for carpets is quite important. The ones that you don't wash off, which is what she used first, are designed to dry to a crystal that you can vacuum off. The ones in the uprights it's a similar design. The idea is any residue is vacuumed up, but they are much more dilute, so they don't cause a problem in any case. If you have got a film coming on it, you might be using a bit much. Sometimes they recommend you use a lot more than you need. Just use hot water. A lot of the time when I do my carpets, I've got several at-home machines. I've got the little spot cleaner, which I use a lot. I've got a really big one, which I do use, but it's bloody efficient. But it's quite heavy, and I keep it stored somewhere, and a little lightweight one that I use for what I call yearly freshens. And often when I use them, I don't use any detergent at all. I just use hot water. I find that works really, really well. So if you've got that, either use less of it or just use hot water, because like I said, it does work very well. Heat is great for dissolving gunge. My only issue with steamers that don't suck as well is that the steam does dissolve the gunge, but it doesn't lift it. Whereas these guys that come in with the onboard machine, they use really hot steam, but also a vacuum. So the steam is blasted in, dislodges the grime, and as fast as it goes in, it comes back up and out. They leave the floors virtually dry. I mean, they're impressive bits of kit, but obviously it's not something that you would want to buy and use in your own home, unless you've got space for a transit van to be parked up in your garage, which I suppose some people might do. If I owned a big house and had lots of money, I might actually do that, but I don't, and I haven't, so I won't.